Welcome to JHC Studios.
Hey guys, what's up? Okay, sorry about that. Hey guys, what's up? It's me, JSU Studios here. And real quick, before we get to this review, I have a couple guests with me.
Alright, welcome to Productions. This is like what, my 11th live on the channel? Oh please, he's holding me caution. Please,
Stay quiet. Just kidding.
Okay, yeah, I'm Welcome Productions. This is like the 15th time being on this channel. I think by now there's a playlist, but okay.
Alright, and over on the other side is Tails Q Fox. Alright. Okay. If you guys are wondering what that weird little clicking was, got this boy at long last. Yeah, at long last I finally got this guy right here. Edward. Okay. Quick. Need to hang on real quick. Be right back when I get the batteries, because I put them behind the backdrop, you know, to hold it up as a weight. So real quick. Alright, I'm back.
Hang on, hold up. Oh yeah, the reason I'm here is because
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Edward here was given to me by Bin Vocal Productions. Thank you very much. Yeah, and I was gonna edit the music I usually put from my other unboxings and reviews for the Thomas stuff. Got it. Anyways, moving.
You guys can clearly hear the music, but right now we can't hear nothing.
Alright. So, at the moment, okay. Back on track here. Let's get ourselves back on the rails here. And have a look at this Edward. So, anyways, here he is. So yeah, Edward looks great. He has a great looking face. Edward has always had the most derpiest faces back in the day. This one's by far the best looking one. Like, one of the best looking ones. Other than the recent Trackmaster stuff, his face is alright.
He's got that big insert a picture of the Trackmaster 2 right here.
Let's do it quick. There you go.
Insert that here showing his giant chrome dome in a freaking forehead.
Oh yeah. And also those thin eyebrows. Alright. So, if you guys notice anything different about Edward, well, he's one of the most unique ones. Well, for one, he's a 440. Take James here, who in the show is a 260, but in this is an 060. Yeah, no pony truck in sight.
How did I get here? Wait, hang on. How did I get here? Where am I? Where am I?
Moving on. Okay, moving on. Edward by far is the most unique model of the bunch, mainly because these little things, little front wheels, very nice. They're all nicely molded. They all turn.
When's gonna have to make or break your model? Because sometimes there are certain models you can buy from eBay and those are faulty.
And also,
Either trailing it or just getting a broken on any piece of track that isn't laid down properly.
yep, as he said. And also, what also sets him apart from all the others is this little thing, the little side rods.
Technically, it doesn't because Oliver also has those.
Yeah, except Oliver's placement of the side rods is different. It's more over here, compared to Edward's, which is back here, so...
You know, it's way more expensive.
So I'm not even gonna bother getting all of it.
eBay Oliver here.
More like that meme, like Tommy Oliver after he invents eBay.
Yeah, trust me. Take my word for it, audience. That doesn't exist in front of me right now, but you're virtually watching this after this is recorded. Edward's a pain.
Oh yeah, Edward. Let's just say he's the most difficult to find at a great price, at a great time. Basically.
Not a good condition.
Yeah, that as well, because
And yet,
Edward is.
Sorry,
Mainly because Edward is one of these, like, tender-bound engines. Along with Gordon, Henry, yeah, these guys right here, they're all tender-bound. Tenders are permanently attached to them.
It's so hard to look at Edward because, like, he's like, his unpainted running words, it sounds like a sore thumb.
You got that right. And after this review, I'll give Edward the proper touch-up he deserves. Alright, James, get out of here. Now,
Of course, unfortunately, this Edward is not without a default.
yeah, as you saw right there, and like,
He has troubles going backwards.
which of course, because I cleaned him up internally and all that, and also because I gave him a nice long run with the C-Slow batteries, he can go backwards. Okay, sorry about that.
So, we're doing that one. He has troubles going backwards.
Okay. Alrighty guys, we're back. Sorry about that. The phone that I was using to record on this, it ran out of space, thus it cut out the recording. And what we were talking about at that time was Edward's little clicking issue going backwards.
Okay, now. Also, there's another flaw. His switch is, oh boy, that's a fight. And of course he cleaned it. Now you're making me look stupid in front of the audience.
Oof. And yeah, you guys can see how, like, pushing it back, Edward clicks every little bit. Just give him a good little back and forth practice time, and it should be, yeah, pretty good. But
Also, his side bump was quite bent, and he was quite a slow runner. I should also mention that he was quite a slow runner.
You'll see how when we get to it. So,
Trust me, he gave me a lot of problems. Trust me, he gave me a lot of problems.
it wasn't as bad as James. At least Edward actually ran when he arrived.
Oh my god, can you stop bringing that up?
Get out of here. Okay. Now, moving on. Yeah. Let's start with the details. Okay. The handrails, of course, on Edward look pretty good, as well as the striping. The dome looks good. The whistles here, they look good.
Not painted, of course. The whistle's unfortunately not painted.
Same will go for the footplate, which of course I'll get touch at once this review is over, and once the next two reviews are over and done with, which are the GE Infinite Flush and
Don't expect me in that review. These two know Sonic more. I don't know Sonic. As for the Thomas and Terrence review, I'm definitely going to be a part of that. I actually gave him everything you see in that video. I gave him Edward, I gave him Infinite, and the Thomas and Terrence. $135. $135.
Alright. So yeah, everything looks good. The lining looks great. especially on the cab windows. Of course, nothing much inside for the cab or inside the tender, which of course, all is going to be done after this review. So, this front looks good, sides look good, tender looks good, number 2. The stickers on him are in good condition and they're straight. The coal looks really good as well. Satisfying to scratch at.
You gotta screw up the details, stop it.
Alright. And also, the tender, the back of the tender, it's going to be given the same treatment that I did with Gordon, minus the black. Right there, minus the black. Even though Edward might not have been seen with back tender striping, I'm going to do it anyway because it's my style. And also, the bumper beam as well. And all around.
Yeah.
Do that all red. Okay, now, without further ado, get the screwdriver and the battery. By the way, if you're wondering why the screwdriver is like this, well, basically I took Edward apart and the screws were on there very tightly, so I had to put something on this to get more grip. And it works nicely.
Yeah, that's just, that's eBay for you, folks.
Indeed.
That's eBay for you.
Of course, the coal lid surprisingly came off a lot easier than James and Gordon. They came off a lot easier. Of course, battery terminals are nice and clean. Slap the battery in there. Alright, let's see. Not too fast. Up. There you go. Just nicely trundling along. There you go. Yeah, it's a pretty good runner. It's pretty good. Let's put that back on. Screw that back up. Dropped it. And battery. Jeez, I'm dropping things today, aren't I? Okay.
Gravity to stop. Gravity stop existing for a minute. Actually, don't stop existing gravity. That would kind of get fucked up.
Yeah, because we'd be flying to the moon.
I mean, unless you're indoors, you kind of have less of a chance of. But then again, we don't know what would happen.
Also, the ceiling fan. Anyways.
Oh god, yeah, you might want to stay away from any charged object, anything that could actually kill you if the gravity went out for a minute.
Oh yeah, and also stay indoors. Okay. So yeah, there's Edward. He looks really good. Feels good, looks good. And yeah, that's basically all I've got to say for it. Sorry for the review being somewhat short. I kind of had some things to say, which of course, yeah. And also I don't have too much to say either, so yeah.
I mean, don't you kind of want to mention how bad you really wanted this item, and you know, it's been kind of... forget it. It wasn't getting monetized anyway. How it kind of was hell to find this up. How it was basically kind of hell to find the dang thing.
At a good price as well. And also how badly I wanted to reunite the 3 railway engines. Which of course that's
actually,
done.
I've got a story of my own with that, so you know what? I'm making this review longer with this story of how I got this very Edward.
Alright, let's just stretch out.
Basically, we were talking about this, and I decided, hey, I'm gonna get an Edward. Yeah, it's this tab for good measure. And, anyways, so basically, I was looking for it on eBay, and we had found the perfect Edward. It was an older printed face one, except none of the stripes nor handrails were painted. And by the time I finally got to talk to my mom about it, he was already sold out. As I was about to just accept defeat, that little Edward right there just popped up. And bada boom, bada bing, I ordered him, accidentally got an RC Thomas, and here we are today.
Yeah, that's how it
So I
happened.
noticed another thing you're probably gonna have to make, Joel.
Oh yeah.
Edward's front windows.
Of course, I had to do this with
Literally
Gordon.
every other tender engine. Literally every other tender engine, because for some reason, windows are just non-existent.
I had to do that with Gordon, James, even Percy.
Oh,
And
come on! You couldn't even do it for Burning. Jeez Louise, come on! You gave it every other tank engine window. But for Christ's sake, Toby has actual windows. Like physical windows.
and you could stick your finger or something into. I wouldn't recommend your finger because you could get it stuck.
You could have worded that so much better.
Yeah, I really could have.
Complain about it.
Sorry about that. So,
Don't you?
yeah. And now, because Edward's here, I have officially rounded up the famous 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, have a 2-hour show of him going to his shelf and getting the engines, going back to the shelf, grabbing another, and then going back and forth, back and forth, until he gets all 8. Alright, we got 3 more left. Okay, wow, stop. Ah! Oh yeah, that duck was also hit by me. Yeah, I never mentioned that about duck. I think he did, I don't know, I never paid attention in the review.
Alright. So yeah, I now have the famous 8.
Also against my name.
Indeed. So, yeah. Just hang on real quick. Pick something up for a bit. And, yeah, here they are. The famous 8, all rounded up together. Absolute painting. Get that battery out of here.
Any new friends in the shed? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you believe a freight? Any new friends in the shed?
Alright, now, moving on.
Please turn off the camera.
Let's get all...
Turn off the camera. Get rid of my suffering.
Okay. Let me just remove all these guys. And I think with that out of the way, I think we should start wrapping this up, right?
Yeah, most likely.
And of course, after this, we'll get to the test run, of course. Edward may be a slow runner, but geez. Like, he can pull past the... He can pull over the little bumpy track.
Yeah, trust me, I tested it.
Alright. And by the way, guys, I have a question. Like, I think I should either leave a poll later on that I'll probably, like, post after this video. Or I could, you know, ask it here, and, well, you guys hardly comment anyway, so it's best I do it by poll. Which version of the tender engines do you prefer? Do you prefer them like the tender bound? Like the permanently attached tender engines? Or do you prefer...
Which is very risky.
Oh, sorry.
Or this version with removable tenders.
So yeah, would you guys prefer removable tenders or permanently bound tenders? Feel free to vote on the poll that I'll, of course, post after this video. So, yeah, that's basically Edward. Remove these 3. Remove these 3 out of frame one last time. Woo. Okay. So, yeah. This has been JFC Studios.
Go Bumble Productions.
And
There still needs to be in more of his videos.
Exactly.
okay, and we'll see you guys in the next one, which is likely going to be a review of this guy, which Tails will be a prominent role in. Okay. Anyways.
Okay, bye. Remember, go steal popcorn. I'm gonna stuff fighters in your pillow. And see.